are lining up for a full A commit. Let's see what Art's got his boys doing here. And here comes Rafael Costa.
Snappy's retake, smoke and a kit for him, but he gets a bit spammy on the old USP, does Snapdog. Smoke's over the top. 1x bet odds are favoring Ence still, but here we come. He's about to get overrun.
Molotov for jungle. Great angle from Madden. And he's clicked 2 heads, 1 by 1. Single file. Noah would be proud. Serato down. And yeah, this is a shutout. Nothing for Furia to get done in this one.
Yeah, no, just dropped remaining here, and I've been having a rough go of things more often than not. Fury could try and slink their way up Cat for a B split. Art going down towards Connector tells a different story.
Does. What's his intention here? Oh, that was heard. So at least confirmation of one close to the Connector smoke impacting into Diha's back.
But it is still for this short play. Spinks.
Yeah, he's got so much on his play. Oh, they line up. Excuse me, as I enjoyed that too much. Double kill. Snappy. He doesn't even need to do much. He's done it. And it's Serato in a 1v4. He's made it a 1v2 instantaneously. Bomb planted, uncontested. Hades
it's a scout
and Madden, they have to strike a balance, and they haven't. Striking in unison was the recipe to success, but one by one, they walk to their demise. It's Serato running circles around them. Timing is the savior.
And we're already out mid. 2 kills have gone down. Art's dead. Serato's got 1. Diha back, and well, yeah, a lot's happened.
Yeah, thank you very much, Chad, for keeping track. That was fast. And it's not done yet. Admittedly, though, the potency nullified. It doesn't look too exciting now. Perhaps there's a chance for a late arrival into Hades, picking up the AWP and running rampant. Snappy's just lost his head. Drop may have actually given them a way back in. He has a smoke. If he can smoke off kitchen, he's doing it now. Lands in the window with a little lip.
This is a kill.
It's a bit deep, but all good. That's the kill. That should be Furia once again taking control of the B site. Madden and Diha to clutch.
Are they going to have a look in here?
I don't know, man. With the
Diha's pretty quick here.
The presence of Diha's great. The weaponry's a little favorable, but the time is ticking against them. He's actually opted to smoke it.
Oh, 1 in exchange here. Now it should be the save. There's no
league. Worth a juicy chunk of change. Oh, knocks the head off a Madden.
Just the wide swing.
Yeah, they don't have anything in the coffers. In fact, I think they've got about $100. No, $900 between them all. Nice tag, though. Yeah. Hades, he's not really got much more than a tag to contribute. Snappy, can you really
very important
win that duel? That was on an AK.
Very important.
And now they know.
Now.
Yeah, they know. This could be the downfall of Furia. Swing through. Serato opens up and takes out the scout.
Another Connector
still smoked off. God, They haven't got many options. Diha's just going to throw out some stray bullets, and from CT, they strike. Spinks 2. That's big, and now Drop and Art have to piece together the 2v3. They do need some info. Art activates. Snappy. Whoa, he looked like he was ready. Art just completely locks onto the head. Retake. Bomb half gone. They start to crawl. Who's taking first?
A drop? Like, they have to save because they'd have to go a ramp to get the kit here. I don't know how they do this. Well, that helps.
Oh, the kit's a little closer now. And the frags come through. Drop on a 1v1 now. Diha doesn't have the time, and that is going to be another Furia round. Predictable position. And he strikes again onto the rifle. Not good for the second, but the trade isn't out of the realms of possibility. If he just goes down, though, Diha's ready for Art.
Transfer.
Wow, that is a very unique set of circumstances to watch the teams fight for B.
Don't think like Snappy was expecting that to be how it unfolded.
Oh, was Hades. This is a kooky one. Yeah, a proper fight. And this can still go either way. You see a smoke, molly, flash. It's a nice and enough combination. They split up, divide, and look to conquer.
I don't know why they think it's going to be B. Diha's just gone back through underpass. Madden could get caught off guard here. Luckily, he wasn't.
Yeah, that would have been round spirally.
Well, now Safe may as well just hold on to the AWP here. No point getting involved in any of this silly business. Oh, he's going to try and hide the AWP, so making sure that Hades doesn't get a free upgrade. Good understanding of the economy. Gets into the FAMAS instead. Should still have a crack at this. Yet to get a kill in this map, yet safe. Smoke and plant wouldn't be a terrible option. Cancel the smoke, just get the plant.
Drop the smoke before you die, though, no?
Wow. At this point, I guess he doesn't want to give away his position with utility, but he's away. He didn't plant for himself, remember?
Yeah, this could have a very deflating end to this. Oh, and they get the info. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. He's got the frag. They're on the defuse.
10-second defuse.
Forced him off.
Oh, this is awkward now, Alex.
Very awkward. Safe.
They have to find him. They have to find him. Is there going to be time?
He's just hiding in plain sight.
You need to kill him, boys. Someone needs to defuse. I don't know if there's time. It's it. The round's done.
Oh, that's
They've just won the 1-on-3.
Disgusting.
They get into the site. They're going to have a rough go of things regardless.
Right, Spinks can bait them in. Lull them in. Oh, could get caught on the drop-off. Timing's everything on Spinks. Spinks, fine. Looking great. Spinks has done more than enough, more than you could have asked. And now you know you're not going to clear it. Safe, can you really come up clutch again? Doesn't clear his corners. That's the punish Chad was looking for, and now drop. Yeah, he was the late arrival. Doesn't have time for this.
Reaction.
Yeah, the universal symbol for things aren't going to plan is the head to the... hand to the head.
They love the buys. They love the buys.
Yeah, let's see how far it gets him. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. Serato is, though, as he's caught out in the slither gap. Nice smoke thrown out to buy time and reposition, and more frags in the feed. The CTs are mowing them down, jumping through. DR unprepared, but safe, unsuccessful.
I think he missed him on his little television there that he had going on Diha. Box within a box.
Next time we can, we'd love that shot from behind Ence so you can see what we're talking about.
The over-the-shoulder
The over-the-shoulder cam, the coach cam.
Yeah, it's quite a mystery, Diha's res, but...
We've all accidentally had it when our Nvidia's not set up right and we end up in a little box, but none of us have gone, that's perfect, actually. Yeah, no,
this is what I want to play on.
I want to play on a 17-inch box.
Do they win or lose this, Alex, for Furia?
I've analysed it, I crunched the numbers, and they win.
If Spinks nades over towards this position, they win. It's not a nade.
It's a kill, and it's not planted for drop, so the impossible clutch requested and maybe found.
Come on,
they can't lose another
guys.
one. 2 1v3s to break your morale. He's done it, hasn't he?
It's going to be close. It's going to be real close. This is tight, right down to the wire, just for... And again, they're going to go for some upgrades. Why not? Keep the pressure on. Come into Madden's domain.
Hades has had no issues whatsoever, and they're gone as quickly as they are. Is squad B, let's find out. He just flies like a graceful gazelle into the head of Spinks and maneuvers back to punish rotates. 3 of them now, flustered. Snappy, Hades responsible, already banged out on the bench, takes one with him. Snappy down, but not out. Hades arrives just in the nick of time. Art's ready for a second frag from short side, and they've committed everything. Madden locked in, and it's Serato with a 1D bangaroo.
Of course.
That will conclude Diha in the 1v3. Good luck. Have fun in the chat. And first frag in the feed. 2 more to go. Who knows where they are? 1 van, 1 short. His teammates say they're low as well. He's got a smoke, he's got a kit. He can do a lot with this. So many different pieces of the puzzle in front of him. Art on the jiggle. Isolating the duel. Art gives it to him. What's he up to? Yuri in a real dire situation now. He knows where he is. It's going to be a hard clear. Yuri has to do something about this.
Oh!
And a shot to the belly is enough. Down mid and open up onto short.
Is it half-time, or is that old people game over?
It's half-time for sure. Or unless it's full.
It could be all over.
That's only 1 map.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we play...
I forgot. We've done 3 maps. So yeah, that's probably the end.
Probably over.
They finished their map a long time ago.
They all came out.
GG's in the chat for Dusseldorf's...
I don't know who won.
Achelslag.
I'll Google it. Or let us know in the chat, actually.
Oh, this is no fun for anyone on the CT side. The bomb's going down in a 5v5. Okay, retake simulator. Game on. Round 11. And it is time to make a wish. Do you go for it? Spinks is coming to T-spawn. He is going to be met by resistance. Serato acknowledged it, and now you're just sitting there wondering what you're supposed to do. There's so many Ts, and you're just one by one feeding them all of your hard-earned equipment. But he hasn't called for aid whatsoever. They cut noise, and Hades cuts the head off of the snake.
Underpass to A with Serato's ramp presence, maybe. He's continuing to pressure. Spinks is unaccounted for here. Madden's doing what he normally does, which is jump from tickets. So they might not expect Spinks. And now there's going to be a really brutal crossfire between Diha and Spinks, unless there's a window boost. And Snappy, you can see here, aggressive. So here's the window boost.
Oh, barrel.
Yeah, he saw a lot there, didn't he?
Sound, everything.
Well, he won't look away now.
Yeah,
that
that's
means
true.
Connector's a bit more susceptible.
That's true. But Connector was past tense. Diha now activated again. He's dealt with the threat. Long range on that SMG, no problem. But Keserato
Okay, so Hades can peer on in quite quick from short.
should be his ticket to a nice opener. And Diha just stands to deliver and distract. That's what you wanted to see. A 2-for-1 trade with the bomb loose, information gained, and bomb under CT remit.
They might try and walk into B now. Look at Spinks. Oh, he's just grabbed one right now from that market position. That should completely stop drop from going forward. And it will just be Art now, the man to focus on.
Yeah, he's going to get checked eventually. No, Spinks has even caught his friend, his partner in crime. Art has slipped the tiny gap. Hades glancing top mid. And the fact that he can still see the bomb, perhaps Art will be unaccounted for.
Spinks is looking. Oh!
What a shot. Snaps into Snappy, but 10 found all the same. A bit of preference there.
A's open right now. Art is the only responder here from this stairs position.
He's got all the util. He just goes for a wide info swing onto the stairs. Now there's util. What, does he have any counter?
Nobody home with that nade, so nothing at all.
Retake time then. He'll use that util to break back into the site. We've got 5v5 for the bomb goes down.
Look where they planted, so they want to retain CT control. This is very clear here. You would have planted open if you wanted to play elsewhere, so they want to fight this CT spawn, and there might be 4 players coming, Alex.
Yeah, and that was one more flash. This time peeked off of Madden. Anti. And he's shutting them down. The Glocks, this is where they work best. Close quarters, and Hades finishes what his teammates started.
Hart was the first responder, the last to be alive, so this is really slipped through the fingers.
They want a lot from you here. And Yuri wants
ready to be a father.
Take a lot out of middle. Oh, I don't envy his position. Maybe it's okay with Art's support. Yep, that worked well. Furia have locked down the mid crawl. 3 frags. Ence nearly lost Diha on retrieval.
Was it worth it?
He's dead.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
It was worth it.
Changed my mind.
Nice, D-Hart.
20 and 6. Dude, he's a no cap. A real fragger. It just doesn't sound right, does it?
No cap.
No, but seriously, like Diha, low key, no cap.
Is he?
No cap, like low key, a real fragger.
You are down bad right now, my friend.
Mate, I'm so down bad, but Diha, high key might win this.
You've become old. Did you know that?
I didn't know it.
Did you know you're old now?
I found out today while the entire teenage chat called me a boomer for talking about RuneScape. Damn it. I remember when this happened to you.
Yeah, it happens overnight.
Oh, man.
One day you think you're cool and hip.
I was woken up old.
And then the next day you're old.
Sheesh.
Come on, Hades. Come on, Diha. The Polish powerhouse against the Brazilian bullets.
Ooh.
Biffed him and the bomb down. Yuri will scoop it up.
But it's given enough time for Keserato to be in a much quicker, fast response time.
Smokes over towards B. 2 tucked in.
Here
we go.
Yep. Deagle to try and open up. Madden leaping out the window and leaping into Art's warm embrace.
Don't have to commit. They can still drop back.
They called the cancel. 40 seconds.
And it's pulled Keserato back. So if Hades gets a move on right now, he might be able to peek his head up connector, but it's all about cutting off this timing. Oh, he's going to cut off short instead. It's just safe, tucked in. He's the only man on the site right now.
It's going to be a question of if they clear him.
How do they clear him?
Keserato's already got back to CT, so he heard the steps and has responded quickly enough. 20 seconds, he reveals himself. He wants to draw attention away from Safe. Safe can't deny the partner. But he can surprise them with the frag. Diha was not ready for that, and now the body's dropping. It's only Hades. Good shot onto drop. Multiple targets. Bomb not planted for him.
Oh, another one on ticket.
What you need if you're Ence is just a really convincing round here. And oof! Wow, winning the duel on Art. A great start.
Come on, drop. You need another.
It's Yuri that actually converted that. Drop tags up. Yuri zips up. Maiden.
Hey.
Running out of chances here. It's just Diha and Hades locked on in towards the B apartments.
Started well. Ended very flat here.
Yeah, no, don't.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Don't count out Diha was where I was going with that one, but it's drop that takes him out. Hades on his way. Nice catch on the elevation, and that.
So here we go, half by Ence. What's the timeout netted you here? What has Saw been able to chip on in with? Because, well, we've mentioned it's getting squirrely. I'm sure Saw's feeling that too.
Yeah, I believe they call this one the Squirly Burly. Nades out, frag found, and water falling in. Art's not ready, needed that! Oh, Snappy has dropped the ball! Butterfingers. Eventually they're into the site, but they could have had a whole lot more hearts beating as that bomb goes down, and the hearts in Furia's jerseys quicken in pace.
Oh, Hades needs to be careful here.
He does, and they're completely out of nades.
Keeps picking.
Yeah, he nearly took down Safe, but that might be the round right there. And Ence, you had so much. Spinks burnt.
Did they hear it?
Swung, multiple targets in a deflating way.
Now, my friend.
This is where you see how experienced he is, how well drilled he is. He threw that smoke. It's a safe assumption in his mind that he's not going to get walked on. Oh, Diha makes it clear. Makes it very clear. Art's in the right place, reinforced by Snappy in the feed, and he has let one slip through. The blind spot has to stay aware, has to stay tucked.
Defensive smoke here.
Buying time for the rotate. Needs to live, but the nade is perfect. We've seen a molly and a nade. Edge Ence closer to 13.
Oh,
80s
no.
has let it slip. It's up to Safe now, grouped up with Keserato late through the apartments. This is a good two-pronged assault. This is the angle held now, though, and Diha
my God.
loses it. What a snap from Keserato, breaking net.
And they even have double ops here for this CT side now, so...
Oh, Ence's life gets more miserable, doesn't it? Safe is posted up in the perfect line. It's very hard to punish. It has to be a pre-fire, and it's just not going to happen. Hades puts himself in the scope.
This was more about that default. Now, it's not identical to what Kasai was talking about. They were looking for fights, right? They were looking for a fight towards Ticket. They were looking for a fight towards Palace. Spinks and Diha still reside in those positions. Madden is working on some space. Very passive from Drop on B in this little biff with Snappy. So Snappy's had to push up and peer out the windows before he's gotten any contact. His molly...
Who's responsible for Madden?
Barrel spotted. Spinks should have one. He's away.
Oh, and he actually does get away. No reaction available. Madden did get tagged up, so he's been spotted and found now. Yuri's dealt with that, but Spinks is on a mad one. He's got Snappy in tow. Clears out mid. Drop distracted. It's up to Safe on site. Drop does have a chance onto middle.
Oh,
Close
huge.
one. Safe hits it. No scope to the face. Diha's gone. It's Spinks to clutch. He's already got 2. Would need to leave with 4. One on stairs. Making sound cues, drawing the attention of Safe, and he does hit it.
Because slinking through the underpass, this is Diha and Snappy. Madden top mid. Mollied back to deny a bit of the progression here, and Hades and Spinks are looking for picks over towards A. This is what Kasai was talking about the other day. They're not forcing the issue, so they've been denied. Lots of smokes and mollies early. Madden's rotated back now.
I like this boost. This is slower, and it's more methodical.
Deep angle being held.
Oh, that's an opener. Diha provides. Drop, perhaps the element of surprise. He may have got the drop on them.
Should fight.
Should. He does, and he wins it. Keserato struck as well. Mid is clear. Attention drawn. Safe under scrutiny. He takes 1. Spinks is gone. Hades, however, emerging from the smoke. And they're hitting every shot. It's just the AWP CT. Drop coming in from connector. Bomb yet to be planted, but there's so much time. There's so much util. A full reset on the cards. Art to retake with Drop. Bomb planted. Time ticking. Can Ence break their silence now?
Fortunately, Madden just got across. He also picked up a smoke. How is he going to use this?
Oh, Art, he hit it. Hades is gone. It's all onto Madden. Ence really need a round. It's up to Madden to provide it. Representing Montenegro, 2 to swing. Loudly, viciously, they come towards him.
Oh!
And they do line up. Catching a nade. Taking a look at the scoreboard, it almost doesn't add up. Every single member of Furia is negative right now, and yet an incredible comeback.
Well, when Safe wins a 1-on-3 with only 1 kill, I'm sure that kind of helps out the round count a little bit.
Fair. That's a very good, astute observation, sir.
They're clamping down for another A split, but there's 4 players to respond to this. Art solo B with all the information right now. Drop is back over here to help out the boys.
Okay, we're gonna have a lot of fights.
That's a bad smoke.
We're gonna have a lot of fights, and it's a bad smoke. Madden failed the jump. They're so flustered. This is a mental game, and this is the embodiment of how broken mental looks. Up to Yuri, they're walking in. Diha provides the overwatch necessary. Still in Palace. Keserato cages him. 45 and counting. Bomb to commit. It's Keserato, safe and sound. He does spray them down, and just like that, 15 is found for the ESL Pro League. Playoffs. There we go. Those are the words I was trying to say.
But you know what's even crazy here, Alex? Is that means that Furia and Ence are both locked in, right? And that means that only one of Outsiders FaZe and Vitality will make it to the playoffs.
Oh god, it is that brutal scenario. Madden, however, decides Ence aren't done. An opening kill provided entirely off his own back. Drop is alone here on the site. He's done well to survive. He's done well to go unchecked. He reveals himself for a moment. That's all Hades needs.
Needs to chill.
They need to chill.
Pushing.
They are. Just accelerating straight into the mouth of the site. And Hades trying to hold on. They are low. Queserato could close right here, right now. Sweaty palms for Ence. This is the closest they've come to finally having an answer. A 3-man versus 1 becomes a 1v1. Not like this.
Hey, if they do a set piece, they can get past this AWP, but he's just run out. He's dodged the shot.
He just straight up jumped the shot. That is a leader leading by example. He's not stopped. Safe, aggressive. Through the smoke to pluck one from the pack. A nade to soften up for the spray. Madden's going for a Hail Mary plant, and he lost it. Oh, Ence, they really just wanted to play an after plant. D is going for an off-the-wall, off-meta plant. It's good. It gets it down. Can they recover?
It's 2. Needs
to be
something.
so ready for the first. A hard clear onto drop. Dumping their nades now. Still an incendiary to come. He's safe. He swings. Isolates Art. Doing everything he can. 4 bullets is all he had. Shut down now. Hades to try and extend play. Time on his side. A missed shot though. And the bomb is planted extra wide. He needs to hit it now, and he does. We go again.
I think he's got time. He might have time. Queserato might have time.
GG? GG? Oh, it doesn't get closer. On top of the table, Furia is safe.